Hey guys, today I'm going to be unboxing the Kotobukiya 1/144 scale Strike Eagle. So as you guys can see, this is not a Gundam we're going to be looking at today. This is the Strike Eagle from the Muv-Luv Alternative Total Eclipse anime series, and I just want to let you guys know right off the bat, I've never seen the anime series at all. I really don't know anything about it other than just what I can determine from the box art around on this kit. There's these robots and they're fighting some sort of aliens or something, apparently by these little guys here on the bottom. I think there's a few of those included with this kit. There's like different ones included with different kits in this series. This kit is made by Kotobukiya, so I'm expecting the normal sort of Kotobukiya things, aspects of this. It's not going to be as tight and as nicely fitting as a Bandai kit, but should be a really nice top quality kit in terms of like the details and everything else. So we'll see how it goes anyway. I know that Kotobukiya does have a 1/100 scale line of Muv-Luv kits as well. But I've just got a couple of 1/144 scale kits. I've got this one, and then I've got one more that I'll take a look at a little bit later. But this is the one that I wanted to look at first. You guys voted for this, or some of you did. At least I posted a little poll on my Facebook page about which non-Gundam kit you guys wanted to see next, and this was the one that won. So this is what we're going to be looking at. So got some cool box art here on the front. There are certain things about the designs of them, of other ones that I like and dislike. So there's really only a couple that I really like. The majority of them I don't really care too much for the design. This is one of the ones though, obviously, that I do really like. So I wanted to pick up a couple of these. Like I said, I have this one and then one more as well. So we can see the side or top and bottom of the box is going to look like this. Here's some details about the kit here, just a little bit about the articulation there, I suppose, in the waist and the shoulders. I believe this is extra painting, so this, like a lot of Kotobukiya kits have like a couple of pre-painted parts. That's what's on this kit. It does have a couple of pre-painted markings on the plastic there, and then we have the beta, I guess it's called. I don't know, just these like alien bug things. List price for this kit is 3,000 yen, so a little bit pricey, I think, but it is Kotobukiya, so they're usually a little bit more expensive than Bandai kits. Then here on the other side, we've just got a front and back look at the kit there. One thing that I do like about these kits is the amount of weapons that they come with. They have come with some nice arrangement of weapons here. We've just got some combat knives and some rifles. Then we have like an optional part there. I guess it's like a grenade launcher there, possibly for the rifle. Again, not really familiar with the series, so can't really say too much detail, just going by what I can see on the box here, and then a couple of action poses. Does look pretty nice. So let's go ahead and open it up. Here, right off the bat, I can see it's all molded in that bluish color, and there we can see our pre-printed painted parts. We'll take a closer look at all the runners, of course, in a moment. Let's just go through and see what all we've got in the bag here. Some gray, there's all of our weapons. I'm not sure exactly about how tall this kit is going to be as well, like in comparison with a Gundam kit. We'll take a look at that in the review, of course. There's some polycaps. And in typical Kotobukiya fashion, we have a couple of really small runners. There's another pre-printed part there. Here's our little alien things. Interesting. And some more joint parts there, look like very typical Kotobukiya style joints. So let's get this opened up. Taking a look at the manual, it's going to have same cover art that we saw on the front of the box. Here we can see a couple of these taking off. And then here, a little bit about the robot. I don't know what I should call it, mech. It has this close in weapon system. I guess it's just a knife there, and then it has the rifle here. And then here is cool how it's showing how the ammunition is loaded inside the rifle's magazine there. Kind of cool. So there's quite a lot of bullets in there, it looks like. And then about the pilot, I guess one of the pilots, I believe this looks to be like not a like custom or one of a kind mobile suit, but like a sort of grunt type, sort of. So I'm guessing she's not the only pilot, but maybe she's one of the more notable pilots from the series. Really couldn't say, again, sorry about that. Anyway, and then here's just some stats about that. Looks like about 18 meters tall, so it's going to be similar height to the RX-782 Gundam. Some more pictures there, like what we saw on the outside of the box. Here's our parts list, as I decide which way I want to fold that page there. Just all of that. Now let's see if I can find where we're starting with this. Just fold out style instructions here. It would appear that the construction is starting with the arms, starting with the shoulders there, building the arms first, then the legs, and then the torso, and all of that, then the kind of leg binder things on the sides of the leg, sides of the back of it, and then the weapons there last. And where did we build the head? Somewhere I missed that. Here we are. Missed the head there, and then going around to the back side. That was it. So sorry, that was a very messy look at the manual, but these fold-out manuals are really hard to show on camera. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a closer look at the runners. Apologies though, before that, let's take a look at the back of the manual. Here has the color guide. Really nice big reference photo here of the mech with all the colors pointed out there. So, alright, now let's look at the runners. So first thing, here's a look at the beta alien thing. Interesting indeed. And then here's the one of the pre-painted pieces. This one is just like off on its own. And I was wondering about like where the nub mark is on this. I was looking around and then it's like, oh, there's the nub mark from where it was cut off, right on the front, like right next to the printed part. So if you want to try sanding that nub, you're going to be sanding off the printed part. But Kotobukiya kits are usually kind of thought of as a little bit more like kind of serious modeler kind of modeling kits a lot of times, I know. So it's kind of funny that they do like the pre-printing, because you gotta imagine most people who buy this kit are probably going to be painting it anyway. So it just seems like an odd thing to do. Like most people would probably just prefer decals rather than having this already printed on the part. Here's our polycap runner. Pretty good size, and it's kind of black, but it has a very, very slight hint of purple to it, it looks like, which is kind of weird. Here's our A runner, molded in this very military looking, like light bluish color here, grayish blue color. Really nice. Here we can see the markings for these runners. It's going to be 1044 F-15E Strike Eagle, and a lot of really nice details on here. Here we can see there's some parts for the head. I'm looking for the face plate. There it is. I can see the face piece does actually have some painting on that too as well. The very thin eye visor there is already pre-painted with a little tiny bit of gold. I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see that, but that's pretty cool that already has a little bit of pre-painting on that on the runner as well. That's kind of interesting. The B runner is in the same color again, but in just a much smaller runner here, just a few parts there. Looks like probably for the arms, I believe. And the C runner, again, just more of these kind of grayish blue armor parts here. A lot of really nice detail on these ones here again. And we do have two of the C runner. As you'll notice, on one of them has pre-printing and one of them does not. So one of them is going to be the backs of the shoulder armor. This is going to be the front. So here's a look at that. Again, nice that that's on there, but kind of would have rather preferred that as decals. Runner D is also in that very slightly purple tinted black. I know Kotobukiya usually sticks to pretty much black for a lot of their like inner frame kind of stuff, joints and things like that, but this definitely has a little bit of a purple hint to it. I'm sure it's probably not coming through very well on camera, but you have to trust me on that. Runner E is just a pretty standard gray color here for it looks like mostly weapon kind of stuff, as well as hands and a couple other detail parts on there. You can see this is coming with two holding hands as well as one open hand. Just to give you a look at some of the detail on that. Here's that open hand, and there's our rifle parts there. So we're going to have two of those, as well as our two combat knives down there. Runner F is a small little runner here of 3 clear orange parts. And then runner G is just a couple more black joint parts here, and that's it. So that's going to be it for unboxing the Muv-Luv Alternative Strike Eagle in 1/144 scale. It looks like a cool kit. Like I said, I wanted to share more non-Gunpla stuff with you guys now and then. So here's what we're going to be looking at soon. I'll see you guys in the review coming up. If you do have any other questions or comments, leave those down below. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to checking this out. So I'll see you guys in the review coming up. Bye-bye.